Hello, everybody. My name is Kat. I like to say Fearless Cat, or I also call myself Cat Freedom, which aligns perfectly why we are here, for what we are here. We are here to experience fearless freedom and become free and fearless. And yeah, I'm super excited because right now it's such a good time to get started. It's the best time ever. The present is always the best time, and the present at this moment is the best present ever. So I'm pumped to introduce you again to this fantastic opportunity that actually gets better every day. It's unbelievable. We are making it better every day. I have Tammy Montgomery herself here. I will introduce her later. Right now, I just want to get started with the presentation. So I will start the screen share, make sure I turn the sound on. And here we are. Welcome to Get Fearless Freedom, the easiest system on the planet for fast financial freedom. Here is Tammy Montgomery in the center of this image of this beautiful family. She founded, together with her son Robert, her co-founder, Get Fearless Freedom in 2019. So this company is already 6 years strong and has helped thousands of people achieve financial freedom, make an insane income from home without even really lifting many fingers, maybe a finger here and there. I mean, a little bit finger lifting is included, right? So she is a seven-figure earner, which is really to our big advantage because she knows all the ins and outs and tricks and all of that to help us and get us started right away and make money right out of the gate. So let's get right into this. 6 years strong, just like I said. And in Get Fearless Freedom, it's about you. It's about you. You matter. It's about your goals, about your dreams, about your personal why. We all have something that drives us, the reason why we get up every morning, get up out of our bed and get ready to make this world spin again around and around. There is always a reason for us. For many, it's family, but for others, it's maybe traveling. I don't know what it is for you. So I would definitely love to hear your why. And that's why we are here to help you achieve your why. And you are here for a reason. Like I said, this why behind this, in front of the why is the making money. The making money leads to achieving the why, our reason why we do what we are doing and why we do why we are in Get Fearless Freedom. I'm sure you watch the economy. I see the grocery prices or any prices for that matter, everything goes up. It's getting insane. I see many families who are struggling. Many have not just one job, they have two jobs, or if three jobs, whatever, many jobs to pay their rent, pay the gas, pay the groceries, help their kids go to school and maybe even to college. It's insane. And then on top, there's a big worry if they might get laid off of their job. And then now what, right? So I encourage everybody to consider, not just consider, but to really walk the path of your own financial freedom and become your own boss and start making money for yourself instead of making your boss rich. I have done that for a long time. I was employed for several years, always making my boss rich. I was done with that. When I moved to the United States from Germany, I thought, this is over. I'm getting free, not just from the place I used to live, but also from these limits of a job. I become financially free. So the question to you is, are you ready to break free? And if your answer is yes, for me, the answer was heck yes, then you are here at the right time, at the right place. Welcome. We are currently, and we have been experiencing a gold rush, a digital gold rush. And it's very similar to the old gold rush, where many people try to make quick money, big money with digging for gold. And most of them actually lost their money and got into bankruptcy. But the people who sold the tools, the picks, the shovels, and all of that, they all made a nice profit. So you can maybe already imagine what's the big secret behind Get Fearless Freedom. That's what Tammy discovered. She saw all this going on, and she saw most businesses are selling the shiny objects, while we have the tools everybody out there needs to make their work going and make their income. So it's never going to get old. It's timeless. It's always going to be needed for everybody, the tools, the picks and shovels. What we have here is extraordinary, it's exceptional, it's training, support, and automation. And we help you make money fast, and we help you every step of the way. It's a turnkey business, and let's talk automation. The automation means it's a done-for-you system. It's a business in a box, an easy setup. It's a one-click funnel, 100% automated, and Tammy even sends the emails out for you. You don't even need to worry about that part. We get into that a little later. All you do is reselling digital products and tools with an easy twist. So ask yourself, can you post a simple ad online? We do the rest, and there are many places to post your ads. You can do this on social media. You can do this on Craigslist and many other places where people can get their eyeballs on your offer and want to join with you. Again, it looks like this. You post ads and then you get paid, and you get paid the way you want. There's no shipping included. It's all digital, very easy. And the best part, 100% commission with 100% resale rights. Everything, you own it, you resell it for 100% commission over and over again. The outcome, hundreds and thousands of success stories over the years. Tammy can brag about this a little later, and we can have some people give their own testimonial about it, because this is so awesome how people get free with this system and this opportunity. Here is Mary Beth, for example. She has been with Tammy from the start, and she makes so much money with Get Fearless Freedom. It's just amazing. I love watching that. And of course, we have many, many more. When you join us in our communities and the Facebook groups, then you will see all the success stories and everything that's posted every time someone helps another person to get in and make money online as well. So, and you, now it's up to you. You can choose to be our next success story. So let me show you how, or actually, let me have Tammy herself show you how. We have a brand new video, and I stole it from the website, put it on here. No, I didn't steal it. I have the permission, right, Tammy? I got the permission.
Yes, you got the permission. No, I'm so glad that you included it here. That's awesome.
I love it. So let's hope it's going to play. Right now it's spinning.
It does that for me. There it goes.
Good.
Well, hey there, this is Tammy. I am in front of my brand new Lamborghini. I know you're probably thinking, really? A stay-at-home mom loves Lamborghinis? Well, I do love Lamborghinis, but let me tell you, it's not mine. But I do see a lot of gurus and flashing Lamborghinis, cars, things like that. But you know what? You want to work with a real person. You want to work with a real team that can get you to the next level.
Hey, this is Tammy Montgomery, aka the Fearless Mama. I have been online for over 12 years now, and I've used simple systems that do all the telling, selling, and explaining. And I really want to share with you the insane amount of money that you can make potentially with this system if you apply our methods of marketing. So you've either been brought here by a Facebook post. Maybe you went to someone's website and you were curious to see what this is all about. What are they doing? Well, they're simply sharing a website, and then they get paid for our products, our digital marketing products, our coaching packages. And let me tell you, they are amazing. In the back office, I've shared my 12 years of experience on internet marketing. So you have the lead generation strategies already in place. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay. You will get paid $200 100, 500, 1,000, or 2,000. So whatever level you're at is the level that you will make money at. It's very simple. 100% commissions. There's no one-ups, two-ups, or anything like that. You don't have to worry about getting passed up. In fact, whatever level, like I said, that you join at is the money you will make. So if you are at the 200 level, and someone comes in at the 2,000 level, you will still earn $200. It's very, very simple.
Oh, hey there, guys. It's Robert, co-founder of Give Fearless Freedom. Honestly, that's what it feels like when we join an online opportunity. There's no hole-in-one opportunity. And so with Give Fearless Freedom, we want you to have that success online. And at age 30, I have been able to live my life of freedom. What I'm about to show you is the levels. So let's join me inside. So the email funnel builder. This is over $1,000+ value. My mom, before 2019, she had to pay our actual programmer, really great guy. And he's like, well, Tammy, what we can do is have a funnel builder. Well, the problem is you're paying literally over $297 a month for what we have at only $200. If you actually have an existing business and you just are trying to find a way, capture the lead, have that automation, have what we have, you're going to see perfected down the email marketing, and you're going to learn what we've done. What we give you is a business email account. When you are marketing, you can't use Gmail anymore. Now it's actually all there, a part of your GFF account. Pretty cool.
The mastery level is at the 500 level. And when you go into your back office, you're going to love it. You're going to love the automation. You never have to reply, and you'll learn how to effectively place ads and have ad copy as soon as you join in the welcome email for Craigslist.
We also at this level said, look, this is where the Pawn Stars, the Storage Wars, the American Pickers get the items to buy and flip and sell.
As you make money online, you want to learn how to invest 0 to 7 figures online. And he does these. It's the coolest thing. So we decided to put it into the 500 level. The Supreme level, $1,000. You will get access to my monthly top secret masterminds. You can come on and you can ask me any question and I will help you get unstuck. This is a nice, great community to where people can come on and they can ask me anything. The YouTube training is my favorite. The secrets that you will learn for the top sponsors, they all have a YouTube channel and you can get your setup too. Going beyond the limits, this is a must for everybody, every business owner. Mindset materials to help you get started on your fearless journey. This is the great grand poobah of them all.
This is a $10,000 value for $2,000. This is the top of the top, and this is paid one time. And then, of course, you are able to make that over and over. You got the postcard money marketing. You have all the AI and the ChatGPT, my personal mastery and elite training. And that's where AI will actually shine well. We have training videos. You're going to find all inside, incredible modules. We're going to talk about automation again. It's not what you know, it's what you don't know. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect.
This is very, very hot. We have a callback hotline, meaning if you have a prospect that has any questions, there's a 1-800 number included, and then I close your sales. Optional for you. I take 20% of the sale. It is literally up to you if you want me to close your sales or not. Callback ID is on every single sales page that you have that I email to your potential customers. I know you love treasures and you love bonuses, so I'm going to be going over Treasure Trove number 1. At any level, you're going to get exclusive support on Monday night overviews, so you can bring people if you like. We love to have parties, so let's make it big. You also have priority access to company co-ops. The number one question that I get when I speak to someone on the phone is, where do I get leads? Where do I get traffic? The other thing you want is you want access to an effortless one-click setup, and we have
that as well, and you are ready to go. Other systems, it takes you maybe 15 minutes, maybe an hour. As soon as you tell us how you want to get paid, you get set up. Discount on high quality traffic. You don't have to pay that full price of other online vendors. Weekly marketing images and content is absolutely incredible. My son provides those instantly when you join today. No one else offers this. This is the industry leading bonuses. So back to me or the referring person that sent you here to this website and ask them, what are the bonuses going on right now? It could be traffic bonuses. It could be a laptop, a done for you setup. It really depends. What do you want? We customize this business to you. This is limited, and of course there's geographic restrictions. It applies, so act quickly. What is the laptop offer? Many testimonials, and dozens of people have received this laptop offer. The laptop value alone is $350. The ultimate setup to put on there is worth $300. In fact, the shipping and handling is included. It's a business in a box. All right, so now it's time to take action. Choose your level, choose your bonuses, choose if you want to speak to me on the 800 number provided, 800-995-0795 with the ID number of the persons that is on this page. All right, so sign up time, you pay the $47, and then you pay the activation fee, which is going to your referring member. And then step 3 is you will activate your freedom flow. All about freedom here with Get Fearless Freedom, and I want to make you fearless.
Yeah, I love this. Even if Tammy can't make it to our Zoom overviews during the week, because she's now a busy grandma, fearless Grammy, then I still have her on. So this is fantastic. Although today we have the honor to have her here, right, Tammy? So I'm happy you are here. Thank you for coming on. You want to say a word?
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for doing this 90-day challenge. And it's got me to where I'm doing more advertising. I'm getting busier and busier. The cool part is everybody gets to work with me. I love to generate leads. I'm a lead expert. I had 100 coming in yesterday and I was with Charlotte. So I was really busy today, 100 leads in one day. So you can drive as much traffic as you want to this funnel. It will never break. I've been using this system for, let's see, we launched it in 2019. I had testing done before that. So it was technically in 2019. And in 2023, we relaunched the system so that it would have a higher commission because, folks, they wanted it, right? So my good friend Mary Beth that's on here, she's like, yeah, I'd love to have a 500 level and a $1,000 level. And then in July of last year, we added a 2,000 level. So that is really cool to get a $2,000 payment, instant payment coming in. And so it's really cool to be able to coach those people at the elite level. We're going to have an elite level training next week. We're going to go over the phone system maybe tonight. So anyone that wants to join here tonight, and then anyone, I give out bonuses. I've actually given out silver before for top affiliates. I'm going to start implementing that probably this summer. And Mary Beth won some silver last year. And it's always great. And once again, congrats to Mary Beth. She's the top sponsor of all that I've had, and she consistently works the business with me. And that's the thing that's so cool, is that you see people that have just started, like Kat. Kat is now doing presentations, and she just joined me in January. So we have the opportunity here. We have the system. We also have the community where you can grow. You can grow into whatever leadership position that you want here. If you want, I have members all the time that just literally drive traffic and they don't come to these Zooms, and that's fine. I used to do the same thing. I used to be that affiliate, and now I'm the company owner, but I used to be the affiliate, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to market. I'm just going to drive traffic. Let the company owner take care of that, right? So that's the cool part about Get Fearless Freedom, is you get my 12 years of experience. You get to see what I've gone through, right, in the masterminds, and I can tell you what works and what don't work. We actually had a training last night. It was about an hour. Wouldn't you say, Kat? About an hour-long training last night.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's an actual think tank or mastermind, if you want to call it, for people that are just getting started. So you don't have to know everything about the system. It's just like I drive my Nissan truck that got paid off by this business, by the way. And you can, look under the hood if you want. Like I explained to guys, especially, you can look underneath the hood, but you don't have to if you want to just drive it. and that's what we do. We drive traffic, we get people on these Zooms, and I'm telling you, you're doing an amazing job of these Zooms. It's really fun to see the momentum that we got picking up. And we were talking about it, like, what are we going to do after 90 days? Well, start another 90-day challenge. You can do them as many times as you want, right?
Absolutely. There's no there's no
There's
limit.
no end to it. For me, I challenge myself to $30,000 months because that's what I used to be. I used to be a real estate investor and mortgage broker. So, when you get kind of like used to that lifestyle, that's kind of where you're at. Like when you get that taste of freedom, because I call it freedom, you don't have to worry about, hey, can I send Amanda some money? Hey, can I send my parents some money? They're back in New York. Right now, my dad just got eye surgery, and he's going through kind of what Bob went through last year. So I don't have to think, well, okay, let me look at my money and see if I can send them money. No, just here you go. Here's 500, here's 1,000. For me to be able to say that and do that, that's incredible because I never used to be in that position. I never used to be, you know. So I'm from humble beginnings. I've literally built myself to where no one gave me any actual advice. I've learned it over the years, of being self-employed. So I just want people to know that you can start from nothing. I've gone from zero to millions, down back to, nothing. If no one's ever heard my story, we've lost over 15 homes to foreclosure, my own personal home. So I know what it takes to build over. I really do. So if anyone's on here thinking, well, geez, she's got this handed to her. No, actually, I worked my tail off to get this community, and I've worked my tail off to actually have this actual product in the servers and everything. It cost me tens of thousands of dollars to have it. And I wanted people to be able to, make money with it. Does that make sense here tonight? Because you don't have to figure out, okay, well, am I going to put it on this platform? Do I need to go over here to Kajabi or wherever? You actually have the sales funnel right here for you. So I hope that kind of explains a little bit more where I've come from, kind of where we're going. And I'm adding on another tool for people to make it super simple when you place ads. So, but yeah, I have people all around the country, members all around the country. I've taught over 5,000 people how to do internet marketing. Some people go on to create their own programs actually. And maybe someday I'll have a $5,000 level that will teach that. And how do you run a SaaS program? How do you have a membership program? You never know. I've literally shared so much stuff with people on Zooms because I was never given that opportunity myself. They would never share their secrets. And that's why we call it literally a system that top sponsors use it in order to market their other opportunities. So back to you, Kat.
Thank you. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And if I always think about what really gives me the most joy, it's the most joy gives me if I can feel the joy in others. So if I make someone else smile and laugh and happy, it gives me a lot of joy, really. That's like my biggest pleasure, honestly. Sometimes it's the little things, but here it can be the big things. Here we can really help change people's lives, and this is just so precious to me because that's the biggest joy. Just like you said, you can now help Amanda, your daughter, you can help your parents. Isn't that a big joy to be able to say,
It is.
yes, here, I am so happy and grateful I can do this. I mean, to me, that's really, really a big thing to be able to help. And that's a good
It's my drive and
moment.
passion. Yes, absolutely.
Good moment to get into the mindset for things to change. We have to change our mindset, and that's so important to me. And I know it will be important to you too, because many people, and I myself have still, I mean, we all have our perceived limitations, and getting past those limitations, that's then opening the sky for us. That's like, now we feel, yes, I deserve a $2,000 check right away. I really deserve this, just like everybody else. But we need to feel this. We need to feel this worthy to be able to receive it. I can definitely tell that. So I always love to quote Albert Einstein, our genius. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. And there is a little trick I'm doing. When I have a goal, a dream, I write it down on a little index card, ideally with some colors, colorful pens, and I write it down in a way if I already achieved it. Let's say I'm grateful my children are doing so well and they are happy and wonderful young human beings, right? And they are, but they still have their hurdles. So I'm writing this down and putting this out as the energy that exists. So this will definitely attract that they will feel even better. And that's very powerful if we can put ourselves in the energy of what we want to be in, what we want to see ourselves in. So that's as a little trick what I'm doing. But the good thing inside of Get Fearless Freedom, we get this kind of coaching. But first, let's get into all the other benefits we have inside of Get Fearless Freedom. Everything you see here on the screen is included. Of course, the affiliate position to resell Get Fearless Freedom with 100% commission over and over again. The done for you emails from our top copywriter, Tammy, and the weekly Zooms. All these meetings are free to you to help people you know or you just learn and meet to get started and become financially free as well. You get all these wonderful marketing images from Rob. You have 24/7 access to the tools and videos and images. You have unlimited capture pages and campaigns you can use to resell Get Fearless Freedom, and you can also use to promote any other business you might have. Maybe you have an offline business you want to also push. You can use Get Fearless Freedom for that as well, any other business. You have all you have 5 image bridge pages. They are wonderful, easy to get to set up. You have the best email support in the world, a great programmer in the background helping with every little problem you might run into. Sometimes I make little mistakes and then he cleans it up. You have a one-click funnel and with 7 minutes to the 7 minutes site, to the website with a 7-minute video. And Tammy hosts all your pages and pays for the server. All this is included inside of Get Fearless Freedom. You get the 800 number and you get the paid email included, which is now crucial to be able to send out the newsletters and autoresponders. This all is created by Tammy, the 7-figure earner, with all her experience and knowledge inside this business in a box. It's a 100% master resale rights program. You make 100% commission and it's a member-to-member payment. Nobody in between. You directly get paid by your new member you help join. I already mentioned it can be used for any business. The capture pages can lead to wherever you direct them, which is a great extra bonus. So here we go, money loves speed. And in the video, Tammy already spoke about the special bonuses for action takers. One of them could be a quick start training after this Zoom, we will see. And so please get back to the person who invited you to this Zoom to find out what today's bonuses are. And the path to success, I also love to quote Tony Robbins, is to take massive determined actions. That's what I'm doing right now with the 90-day challenge. Yeehaw, right? And it's actually getting me pumped. The longer I do it, the more I do it, the more excited I am and the more pumped I am. It's really helping. So thank you very much for coming on here, listening to me and joining Tammy and I and all of you. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for coming on. Is anybody else here who would like to share something, their experience? So it's maybe someone else talking and sharing experience and testimonial as well before I turn the recording off.
Mary Beth.
Mary
Yeah,
Beth,
I would love to. I'll
first.
happily always share. Yeah, Tammy and Kat, you know how much I love this business. It's just an awesome, fun business. And it gives you everything you need to finally get results and success online. And that's really important because you're not wasting your time. You have everything that works, everything that's been tested, everything that's been proven to work. We have here in one location that we can use. And each digital product has its own unique features and options and tools, resources and software, and they all work. And I just recommend anybody that's been looking at this to just get in where you fit in. Just pick one of the digital products that you believe is best for you right now to get started, because you can always upgrade at any time. And the sooner you get started, the sooner you can start building a business, build your email list, and your life can start to change, and you can go out there and finally start to enjoy freedom and live life the way it was meant to be lived, the life that you desire and the life that you deserve. And everything is here. I mean, this is a real legit business. I mean, there's great potential here on all levels, and everything works. You just have to be consistent. That's the name of the game. That's what I realized. You just have to be consistent. Pick a couple methods, start with one, layer on, scale up, and just show up every single day, work the business, treat it like a real business, and commit to the process, be consistent, and great things can happen. We have everything we need here. I think Tammy and Kat, you adding these nightly Zooms are just absolutely amazing, because we're able to reach more people and really share with people what we have, the true sense of freedom and all the value, everything that it takes to build a successful business so that we can have freedom. We can go out there and do the things we want for ourselves and for our families. And I think that's really amazing. I mean, I know what I was able to do with the business for my family, my 2 kiddos, help them with their, college, their advanced college. And now, they've gone on to be very successful. And it just gives me a really good feeling overall. It's a sense of, accomplishment, not only for me, but for them. And, I know you too can relate to that as moms, because this business is helping you to help your family and your children. And that's where the real freedom comes, because we're able to take what we have here and pass it on to future generations. And really leave something behind, like a legacy behind for our children. And future generations. And that's really important. That really is important, we kind of operate under the philosophy of family first. And we're able to do things here, for our families. And that gives us, great gratitude and, appreciation. And that gives me just a really good sense of overall, a good feeling overall, because I see what I was able to help my children. And now, they have a good work ethic, and they were successful with their education, and now they've have successful careers. So very, very thankful for that.
Wow.
And everything.
Thank you
I
for
see,
that.
Tammy, how you're taking GFF and just taking it to a whole new level. It just keeps evolving.
Yep.
It keeps getting bigger. It keeps getting better. We keep adding more members. We keep adding more value. And I just can't wait to see, where 2025 takes us all.
That's
Yeah.
true. Thank
I
you so
love
much,
the
Mary
point.
Beth.
I see
That's a
the
great point.
momentum. I see the momentum we're building. I see the growth we're building, and we're attracting a really, wonderful people out there to us. So
Yeah.
True. And I want to
it's
say
amazing.
real quick, welcome to all our guests. I'm so happy you're here. And now I will turn the recording off and hope that you all come on and ask your questions. And we have Tammy here, so don't hesitate to ask anything. She can answer all your questions you might have. So I'm going to turn the recording off. Thank you again and welcome, everybody.